Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show, and I'm here to recap Game 2 of 3 between the Detroit Tigers and the New York Yankees. The Detroit Tigers beat the New York Yankees 11-1 reaction, my lord. Back-to-back exploits by the Detroit Tigers, and now you don't know what to think about the Yankees all of a sudden. They get destroyed 12-2 last night. They get destroyed 11-1 tonight. Tigers pulled away late there in the 8th inning. Really, the big inning was 3-0. They scored 2 in the 5th and 1 in the 7th to get that 3-run lead. And they scored 5 in the 8th to really put the game away. The Yankees' offense, only 3 runs so far in these first 2 games. They have not really done it. They have not done shit offensively. And their bullpen has been terrible. Their starters haven't even been bad. It's just the bullpen collapse. Well, tonight wasn't like wasn't like they were leading, but like it was still a 3-run game. But they would actually have to score runs to actually be competitive. But still, the bullpen sucked again. Detroit's offense was amazing. 16 hits tonight by Detroit's offense. Started thinking the Yankees, have they maybe turned the corner? Because they had those big seriouses. They beat Houston, they beat Toronto, but haven't looked like it these past 2 nights. They've got absolutely destroyed. They've lost 2 out of 3. So I'm thinking, are the Tigers the team to beat in the American League? You know, they were really hot, then they went cold for a bit, but now they've started to pick it up. Jack Flaherty pitched pretty good, and I thought both starting pitchers pitched well. It was just the Tigers were able to come through off Carlos Rodon, where the Yankees offensively were never able really to do anything. So Detroit had 16 hits, 11 runs, scored 2 in the 5th, 1 in the 7th, 5 in the 8th to really break this game open. 3 in the 9th, they improved to 84 and 62. Really great outing from Jack Flaherty tonight. 5 innings, 2 hits, no earned runs, 1 walk, 7 strikeouts for Jack Flaherty in 5 innings. Very, very good outing from Jack Flaherty. Really needed that one. And the good Jack Flaherty really showed out tonight, so credit to him. An extremely promising few days for the Tigers as they've had quality starts, timely hitting, and pretty solid defense as well out there. Really, these past 2 games. That's all. And the tiebreaker over the Yankees, they've clinched. The magic number to clinch the Central is 8 games. The magic number to clinch the wild card bye is 11. Back as the AL 1 seed by half a game with 16 games left to play. It's all within the Tigers' reach. All these goals here. Yeah, like I said, Jack Flaherty was amazing for those 5 innings. Struck out 7. Carlos Rodon wasn't bad either. 6 innings, 5 hits, 2 earned runs, 1 walk, 6 strikeouts. He only gave up that 2-run single. It was just the Tigers were able to have the timely hitting off Carlos Rodon, where the Yankees' offense was not able to have the timely hitting. So I thought both starting pitchers pitched well, but Rodon gave up that big 2-run single to Torres. We'll talk about the bullpens in a second. We've already went over the team stats for the Tigers. We're going for the Yankees now. They dropped 80 and 65, 8 hits, 1 run, 1 run in the 8th inning, 1 error. Just not a encouraging series if you're a New York Yankees fan with how these first 2 games have turned out. And they're now 3 games back in the American League West. But this is the first time in franchise history the Yankees bullpen has allowed 9+ runs in back-to-back games. They just weren't good. And he was asked, and he said, and quote, "This is 2 days," when asked about the Yankees bullpen, but the unit has a ERA over 5 since the All-Star break. This isn't just 2 days. This has been an issue since the All-Star break. Their bullpen has not really been good. And the Tigers have outscored the Yankees 23-3 in these 2 games. So I'm not sure what Aaron Boone's talking about, especially with their bullpen. Their starters haven't even been bad. It's really just the bullpen. As you go to their bullpen here, Mark Leader Jr., .1 innings, 2 hits, 1 earned run, no walks, 1 strikeout. Camilo Duvall, 1 inning, 3 hits, 3 earned runs, no walks, 1 strikeout. He's been terrible since he's got to the Yankees. Tim Hill, .2 innings, 2 hits, 2 earned runs, no walks, no strikeouts. Luke Weaver, .1 innings, 3 hits, 3 earned runs, no walks, no strikeouts. Why was Luke Weaver out there? I don't know. The only one that didn't give up a run was Austin Slater, and he's a freaking position player. So, the Yankees bullpen gave up 3, 6, 8, gave up 9 runs. 9 plus runs in back-to-back games. I'm not sure how you trust this bullpen in the playoffs. For the Tigers, they went to Tyler Holton out of the pen, 1 inning, 1 hit, no earned runs, no walks, 1 strikeout. Troy Melton, 2 innings, 2 hits, 1 earned run, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts. Brandon Hanafy, 1 inning, 3 hits, no runs, no walks, and 1 strikeout. But Jack Flaherty did a really good job, especially his offense. 16 hits, 11 runs. Phenomenal. Up and down the lineup. Jahmai Jones, 1 for 3. Then you get a pinch hitter, Kerry Carpenter, 1 for 2, 2 RBIs with a homer. Torres, 1 for 5, 3 RBIs. Perez, 1 for 5. Torkelson, 3 for 5, scored 2 runs. Riley Green, 1 for 4, 3 RBIs with a homer. Ibanez, 1 for 4, pinch hitting. Keith, 1 for 1, 2 RBIs and a homer. Dingler, 3 for 5, scored 2 runs. Meadows, 2 for 4, a walk and RBI, scored 3 runs. Baez was 1 for 4. For the Yankees, Grisham, 1 for 3 and a walk. Judge, 0 for 3. Bellinger, 1 for 3 and a walk. Rice, 0 for 4. Giancarlo Stanton, 0 for 3. Jazz Chisholm, 0 for 4. Wells, 1 for 4 and RBI with a homer. Caballero, 1 for 3. McMahon was 1 for 1 pinch hitting. Slater and Rosario were each 1 for 2. And Dominguez, 1 for 1. I'm going to go over the scoring summary, just get out the way and talk more about this game. Top of the 5th, Dingler, Torres singles. Top of the 7th, Torres ground out. Top of the 8th, Green homers. Meadows single. Carpenter homer. Bottom of the 8th, Wells homers to make it 8-1. And then a sac fly from Riley Green. And then a 2-run homer by Cole Kate to make it 11-1, the final. Impressed by the Tigers, 11-1, 12-2, 11-1. They've absolutely dominated these first 2 games in the Bronx. It was looking up promising for the Yankees, looking like they were going on the up. You know, they get the wins, they get the series wins over Houston and then Toronto. But then they play here and they come back home and then they beat Toronto. But then Detroit, they've just not looked inspired offensively. The offense suffered. The offense wasn't great. The bats went quiet. The bullpen suffered another debacle. And they just haven't been good since the All-Star break. And they just got clapped on back-to-back nights. And we'll see if Cam Schlittler can rebound tomorrow in the series finale. But the Yankees bullpen got beat up again, and Gleyber offense really sparked the Tigers offense and his return to the Bronx. So you gotta give the Tigers credit. They're a damn good team with a scrappy offense. They got a good pitching staff with Scoball. Casey Mize can maybe be your number 2. You got veteran Jack Flaherty. And they're a scrappy, good offense. And they've shown it here on the road against the New York Yankees. The Yankees bats have just been quiet in these first 2 games. The bullpen has been a disaster in 2 of these games. So that's really the truth about the Yankees. The series finale is at 7:05 p.m. tomorrow of this 3-game series. The Tigers, but just a bunch of hungry Tigers out there tonight, or these first 2 games. But yeah, let's go over the pitching matchup for tomorrow's series finale. Will the Tigers get a sweep, or will the Yankees avoid the sweep and at least salvage this series? We'll see, but it'll be TBD for the Tigers. Don't know who's going to pitch against Cam Schlittler. And then after that, the Yankees have a big series in Boston over the weekend. So, yeah, that's all to say. Leave a like, subscribe for more. Until I'm out. Peace.